So it's week 5 and some of these housemates are still nominating with their emotions, while some of them are already in the game and are ready to play the game. Today we got to witness the toughest and biggest nomination in the history of Big Brother Mzansi Season 4. I welcome you guys to today's exciting video. My name is Chuks and this is Powerhouse of Positivity. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you are coming across my channel for the first time, use this opportunity, hit the subscribe button below. Let me hear your thoughts about today's nomination process and give this video a massive like. I'll appreciate that. So with the whole theme of the week being about surviving the wild, and this housemate will have to stay outside the garden for a period of 4 days from now till Thursday after their wager tax presentation. Guys, if you want to catch up on what the theme of this week is and what their wager tax presentation is, check out the last video in my channel. We are here to talk about the nomination process that took place. So after the whole head of house game where Willie emerged the winner, I also talked about that in my previous video, so go check it out. And we also talked about how what happened to Papaghost was not good, and how the production played him badly. So the nomination started, and once again we were faced with the whole face-to-face nomination, which I have to give kudos to Big Brother, because putting this thing together and this housemate nominating each other face-to-face, it goes to show that okay, even if you guys are playing lovey-dovey and everything, at least something must give, because it takes courage and self-control for you to stand there and someone gives the reason why they are nominating you and you feel like okay, that's not who I am, but it's their reason of nominating you. So I give kudos to the housemate for having a self-control over themselves and also having the courage to do that in the face of everybody. So as we all know, last week the housemate were given the opportunity to do the face-to-face nomination, but with Papaghost and Rato being sent into the cabin, they didn't have the opportunity to witness that. So today was their first time to witness the whole face-to-face nomination process. And Papaghost is not someone who shies away from competition. Whatever Big Brother has thrown to him or the other housemate, he has swallowed it and kept on fighting. So once the whole nomination process started, because the housemates are living now by the garden, Big Brother gathered them up by the fire area and gave them instructions on how the whole nomination process will go. And one after the other, Big Brother called each of these housemates to stand and call out 2 housemates for possible eviction on Sunday, and also give reasons on why they are nominating these housemates. And if Biggie feels like the reason you give is not valid, then you will be put up for eviction. That's Biggie's rule. So the housemates started, and the first person Big Brother called was Shwenza. So Shwenza was called up first, and Shwenza nominated Taki and Sinaye. And the reason why Shwenza nominated Taki is because she's paying eye for an eye, because Taki replaced him last week to save some Mcjunior. So he feels like he needs to pay it forward to Taki and nominated Taki. For Sinaye, he feels like Sinaye has never been up and he has never tasted the burning route of nomination. So that's why he put Sinaye up. The next person on the list is Zee. So Zee nominated Mile and Yolanda, and her reason of nominating Mile is because she feels like her and Mile doesn't have any connection, or they haven't communicated well in that house. They are just not vibing. And for Yolanda, we all know since Zee got inside that house and since the nomination process, Zee has always been putting Yolanda up for possible eviction. And the reason for her is she all the while her reason is because Yolanda is loud and very annoying. But today she gave a very different reason. She feels like Yolanda is a strong competitor in that house, because she's been put up a quite number of times, but every time she survives. Jared nominated Yolanda and Mile. Guys, for the likes of me, I didn't quite catch the whole process of Jared's nomination. He said that the only reason why he's nominating these 2 ladies is because he loved them quite well. Makeke nominated Sinaye and Jared, and the reason Makeke nominated Sinaye, he feels like Sinaye doesn't have a game in that house, that Sinaye is just playing behind all the other housemates and sitting behind his housemate and not coming out as himself. So that's the reason why he's nominating S'ya, that he wants S'ya to come out of his shell and play the game as a man. For Jared, he feels like Jared will sit back and as the puppet master will orchestrate everything that is going on in the house, but within him he knows that Jared doesn't have any strength of his own, but because he knows how to orchestrate and how to make people do his bidding, he just sit back and let other do his bidding. That's why he's nominating Jared. Moving on, Mile nominated Zee and Jared, and the reason why she nominated Zee is because Zee hasn't been up, and also they don't have any communication, or they don't vibe. For Jared, she feels like she had to nominate Jared, which Big Brother didn't agree, and she gave other reasons. Moving on, Young Papi nominated Taki and Mcjunior. For Taki, the reason why he nominated Taki, he feels like Taki called him a liar and during the previous face-to-face nomination, and that didn't sit well with him, because he knows that in himself that he's not a liar. So he nominated Taki for calling him a liar. And for Mcjunior, he's been saying it that he feels like Mcjunior will always gone for him, that Mcjunior is a stronger character and Mcjunior will always come for him, so it's better he comes for Mcjunior too. So that's his reason for nominating Mcjunior. Yolanda nominated Jared and Zee. The reason why she nominated these two housemates is because she felt like these two housemates don't have any game in that house, that they are just coexisting in the house, and that's not a good thing for her. So for Taki nominated Papaghost and Mish. So the reason why he nominated Papaghost is because he feels like Papaghost, since Papaghost got back into the house since the whole cabin fever thing and rejoining the housemate, Papaghost has been playing the villain, and him being the head of house for last week, Papaghost tried to sabotage all his plan as the head of house, and to make sure that his reign as the head of house didn't go as planned. So that's why he's putting Papaghost up. And for Mish, he feels like Mish has been bragging about and talking about him being a weak game player, and also feels like since Mish feels like all the other housemates are weak and he's a stronger competitor, that he should be up with the stronger housemate that will be up for possible eviction today. So that's why he nominated Mish. Mpumi nominated Liema and Yolanda, and the reason why she nominated Liema is because she feels like Liema is too provocative, and with that in her arsenal, she provocates you, thereby leading to you to get a strike or disqualification, and she's been using that to her advantage, and it doesn't sit well with her, Mpumi, for Liema to be to have that kind of arsenal, that it will end up sending a lot of people home. So for that to stop, Liema has to go. For Yolanda, she feels like Yolanda is the most competitive housemate in that house, and that she knows what she wants, even when all the other housemates are talking about her behind her back, in front of her. She always stands her ground, and she doesn't cower for anybody. And to be honest, Mpumi's nomination was the best nomination out of all the nominations that happened today. She was the only housemate, including Mcjunior, that came out with a mission. This is who I'm nominating, this is why I'm nominating these two people. So kudos to Mpumi for her thoughtful nomination. S'ya nominated Makeke and Mish, and the reason why he nominated Makeke, he feels like Makeke is all talks and no action. The Makeke talks the talks of being a good game player, being a strong player, but he doesn't see Makeke walking the walk of his talk. So that's why he nominated Makeke. And for Mish, he feels like Mish told him that he feels like he wants to be up for possible eviction, that he's ready to be up for possible eviction. So he's kind of granting Mish his wish of being up for possible eviction. Else nominated Makeke and Liema, and the reason why she nominated Makeke, she feels like Makeke has a problem with her. And also for Liema, she feels like Liema has a problem with her. She feels like the reason why Liema is angry with her is because she doesn't want her to talk to Jared, so she has to put up Liema. Papaghost, the villain of the house, nominated S'ya and Mcjunior, and his reason for nominating S'ya is because he feels like S'ya is always slacking off whenever it comes to wager presentation, or whenever these housemates are putting one or two things together to lighten up the house and to give us viewers entertainment, Scenario will always sleep. And he knows that other housemates, they sleep as well, but at least when it's time to work, they wake up and work. But for Scenario, when it's time to work, Scenario is nowhere to be found. He will be busy sleeping. And for Mcjunior, he feels like there won't be any common ground for him and Mcjunior since what happened, since what transpired between them in the 3rd week. He feels like it's either him or Mcjunior, that one of them has to leave the house for the house to be a safe place for either of them. So that's his nomination. For Liema nominated Mpumi and else. And the reason why she nominated Mpumi, she feels like Mpumi has a strong personality in that house. And for else, because else nominated her. Mish nominated Taki and Scenario. And guys, I have to laugh for Mish's nomination. When Big Brother called him up for nomination, he kind of spoke some vernacular, but what he meant was he is ready to drop some bombs, that this is a knife fight, but he came with a bazooka, he came with bomb, he came with everything, and he's ready to drop it. And my guy didn't waste any time. He went in straight and started dropping that bazooka. He called Taki a very weak man, and he's not afraid to nominate him, that he's a weakling, and he will put him up for being a weakling. For Scenario, he feels like Scenario doesn't have any game, that Scenario is his friend, but Scenario kisses ass too much, and Scenario is a gossip queen of the house, that whatever you talk with Scenario, that in confidence, that at the end of the day, all the other housemates will get a hold of that, and it only travels through Scenario. So Scenario being a gossip queen is the reason why Mish is nominating him. Mcjunior, the alpha male of the house, and actually a sore loser, because if you notice what happened after he didn't beat Willie during the head of house game, it shows that Mcjunior is a sore loser, and he always wants things to go his way. I think that's one of the reasons why he's the most competitive housemate in that house. So for his nomination, he nominated Papaghost and Rerato. So he chose to nominate the two couples. And his reason for nominating Papaghost, he just feels like he doesn't like Papaghost, and it's a mutual kind of feeling for both of them. They don't like each other, so it's either one of them leaves the house or two of them leaves the house, that there can't be two masters in the same ship. And for Rerato, he feels like Rerato is a puppet, that whatever Papaghost does, that Rerato will do suit. And also that since she's nominating Papaghost, the Rerato will nominate her back, will nominate him back. And I think he saw it coming, because when Big Brother called Rerato to nominate, Rerato nominated Mcjunior and Scenario. Last but not the least on the list of housemates that were nominated, Willie, who is the head of house. Big Brother did him the honor as to be the last housemate to nominate. So Willie nominated Yolanda and Makeke, and he feels like for Makeke is spineless, and he's easily manipulated, and also very sneaky. And for Yolanda, he feels like Yolanda is inconsiderate. He feels like Yolanda is inconsiderate and greedy, and she doesn't have the goodness of other housemates at heart. So after the whole nomination process, Big Brother tallied up the numbers and gave us the list of housemates that will be up for possible eviction. And guys, when I say housemates that are up for possible eviction, this week's nomination process and all the names in that house, this is the survival of the fittest, this is the battle of the strongest. So if you are a fan, it's time to vote, because something will happen on Sunday. I'm not sure, but from what Doreen said, at least one person will be going home on Sunday. But given the number of people on this list of nomination, I feel, and given how many weeks we have left, I won't be surprised if two or more housemates leaves on Sunday. So without further ado, these are the names of housemates that are up for possible eviction, and you should vote for them if you find your fave here. First off, we have Zee. Zee is up for possible eviction. Jared was up for possible eviction. Guys, catch what I'm saying. Jared was up for possible eviction. Makeke is up for eviction. Mile is up for eviction. Yolanda is up for eviction. Taki is up for eviction. Sinaye is up for eviction. Papaghost is up for eviction. Liema is up for eviction. Mish is up for eviction. Mcjunior is also up for eviction. So that is the hard hitters, the alpha male and the alpha female, the leading king and queens of the house. These are all the housemates that are up for eviction. And in commemoration of the whole save and replace and Willie having the veto power, Big Brother asked Willie to exercise his veto power, and Willie saved Jared and replaced Jared with Shwenza. So this is the second time Shwenza has been replaced after he didn't stand up from being nominated. So the final list of housemates that are up for possible eviction now are Zee, Shwenza, Makeke, Mile, Yolanda, Taki, Sinaye, Papaghost, Liema, Mish, and Mcjunior. So guys, I'll see you guys on the next one. Please let me hear your thoughts about all the names in this list. According to you, whom do you think will be going home on Sunday, and also how many people do you think will be leaving on Sunday? Let me hear all your thoughts about today's live eviction process in the comment section, and don't forget to give this video a like. The more you like, the more our video gets promoted to other people, and also share to your friends. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.